everybody, my name is Jesse Rayson. I'm here at Dave Wheaton GM here in Victoria. I'm here to talk to you today about the 2019 Bolt EV Premier model. Now, starting off from the front here, Chevy has done a very good job of keeping this front end very familiar. And a few things kind of set it apart from a lot of the competitors. Starting with the front end here, we have a signature LED lighting that gives it a very distinct look that you can see when it's driving down the road. As well, in this Premier model, you do have the availability to get up into a 17-inch polished aluminum with dark pocket wheels. A very nice look to the vehicle, kind of brings it up in a class of its own. As well, when you're moving under the hood here, it gives you a phenomenal range of 383 kilometers. Now, this is due in part to the cooling system that they use to keep the batteries at a proper running temperature. They use a coolant system instead of an air cooling system. So it's easier to control the batteries so you can get them at the most optimal running temperature. Now, as well, this is available in 3 different charging options, and on a properly installed 240 watt charging system at home, it'll fully charge in 9.5 hours. Alright, so going into the interior of this Bolt Premier EV, you do get leather wrapped seats and leather wrapped steering wheel, front and back, as well as you do have a couple heated features as well. You have heated features, front seats and heated in the back, as well as the steering wheel is heated. On the technology side of things, going into the infotainment screen, which you can see is a massive screen, you have the ability to see what your energy usage is like. So you can see where you're gaining energy, where you're losing energy, and where you can improve in a bit of your driving. And what this allows you to do is it almost becomes a game, and you can see where you can do better, and it's cool to see how much more you're actually gaining back. As far as on the other side of things with the technology as well, you do have wireless charging, which I'm using right now. It's easy, you just push your phone in, it'll connect up and it'll charge. Of course, you have to have a phone that's compatible for it. To connect with your phone as well, you do have the ability to use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For safety features, you do have a couple great features that's gonna make you feel very comfortable when driving this vehicle on the city and in the highway. You have lane keep assist, so it'll help you keep in the lanes when you're driving on the highway, as well as you have forward collision warning, so you can set the distances that the vehicle will actually alert you when you're getting too close to the vehicle in front of you. As well as in the mirrors, you have blind spot warning, which will tie in as well in those mirrors with a 360 surround vision. So you can see when you're backing up that everything around you in all 4 corners, so you know exactly where you are in the vehicle and in the perception of it. The final thing is you do have actually an auto-dimming rear view mirror. So when something comes up behind you at night with the very bright lights, it'll actually dim for you. And so then you can actually continue to drive normally and not have to worry about all that. So that sort of wraps up the interior for the Bolt Premier EV. We're now out on the road in the 2019 Bolt EV Premier. The first thing you'll notice, and what everyone talks about with electric vehicles, is just how smooth and torquey the electrical motors makes these vehicles. And this one is no different. This one is very smooth on the accelerator. You can definitely feel the power being put down on the wheels very easily. And you can actually feel as well just how quick it actually could be if you really wanted to put your foot into it. As I mentioned before, in this big infotainment screen, it provides you with a lot of valuable information as far as the electric drive side of this vehicle goes. So you can actually see here where your battery life is at, and as well it's showing the flow of energy going into the drive wheels. So you can actually get an idea of in real time what's happening underneath all these interior and exterior. You can actually see what gets down to the nitty-gritty of this vehicle. Now, moving to one of my more favorite aspects about this Bolt is the overall shape of it. They went for a more hatchback style, allowing you to make the most room out of a smaller size vehicle, so it makes it easier to move around the city. With the fold flat seats, it allows you to get the most room out of your storage area when you're loading things in. You're not having to worry about any weird angles of the seats because they're not being able to fold all the way down. So you're able to make the most of what Chevy provides you in this vehicle. The other cool thing as well is when you pull this up here, you actually have another foot deep of space, as well as this allows for more of a secret storage if you don't want things kind of be out in the open for people to see when they're walking past your vehicle. So the whole idea for this vehicle is to be as versatile as possible. Of course, they started with the electric drive side of that, but as well with the overall shape of it, and it's a vehicle shape that people love and really are enjoying.